Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Splash. Today we're diving into a stylish mass entertainer, Darbar 2020, and taking a detailed look at Nayanthara's character in the film. Directed by A.R. Murugadoss and starring Rajinikanth in the lead role, Darbar is primarily an action-packed cop drama. But within this high-voltage narrative, Nayanthara's character Lilly plays an important emotional and romantic role. At first glance, Lilly may appear as the charming love interest of the powerful police officer Aaditya Arunachalam. But when we look deeper, her character serves a larger purpose. She humanizes a larger-than-life hero. Lilly is introduced with elegance and warmth. She is confident, modern, expressive, and emotionally open. Unlike many commercial heroines who wait passively for the hero, Lilly actively pursues what she wants. That's one of her defining traits, clarity. From her initial interactions with Aaditya, we see that she is not intimidated by his authority or his intense personality. In fact, she playfully challenges him. Her approach toward romance is bold yet graceful. Nayanthara portrays Lilly with effortless charm. Her body language is relaxed. Her dialogue delivery is smooth. She doesn't exaggerate innocence or overplay attitude. Instead, she keeps the character grounded. One interesting aspect of Lilly is that she represents emotional lightness in a film filled with violence and revenge. While Aaditya deals with criminals, drug mafias, and dangerous confrontations, Lilly brings softness into his life. Her presence allows the audience to see a different side of the hero, a smiling, playful, slightly awkward romantic version. That contrast is important in mass cinema. Lilly is not written as a tragic or overly dramatic character. She enjoys life. She flirts openly. She teases. She expresses love without hesitation. And that emotional openness stands in contrast to Aaditya's guarded personality. Nayanthara's chemistry with Rajinikanth feels comfortable and balanced. She doesn't try to overpower the screen, but she also doesn't disappear beside a superstar. She holds her presence with quiet confidence. Another subtle dimension of Lilly is maturity. Even though she expresses love boldly, she understands boundaries. She observes Aaditya carefully. She senses his emotional distance and doesn't force immediate closeness. That patience makes her character feel emotionally intelligent. In several romantic sequences, Lilly's affection feels genuine rather than exaggerated. Nayanthara uses soft expressions, controlled smiles, and calm voice modulation to show sincerity. Even in light comedic scenes, she maintains elegance. She reacts naturally rather than theatrically. Visually, too, Lilly's styling complements her personality, classy, modern, refined. But beyond the aesthetics, it's Nayanthara's screen control that makes the character memorable. In a film heavily centered around action, her scenes act as emotional pauses. They slow down the pace just enough to allow the audience to reconnect with the human side of the hero. Another important aspect is emotional support. Lilly sees beyond Aaditya's fearless cop image. She sees the father, the lonely man, the individual carrying emotional scars. Her affection is not blind admiration. It is understanding. She doesn't fall in love with power. She falls in love with the person behind the power. That distinction adds depth. As the narrative turns darker and emotional tragedy strikes, Lilly's reactions remain composed. She doesn't create unnecessary melodrama. She expresses concern and empathy with restraint. That restraint is what defines Nayanthara's acting style in this film. She plays Lilly with simplicity rather than dramatic complexity. And sometimes, simplicity is powerful. There's also a thematic layer here. In many mass films, the hero dominates the narrative entirely. But Lilly's presence subtly reminds us that even the strongest men need emotional companionship. She doesn't transform the hero through lectures. She influences him through warmth. Her character may not drive the action plot, but she strengthens the emotional atmosphere. By the latter half of the film, when the hero becomes consumed by revenge, the memory of Lilly's warmth creates emotional contrast. It highlights what is at stake beyond physical victory. Nayanthara ensures that Lilly is remembered not just for romantic songs, but for emotional presence. Another factor to consider is star image. Nayanthara is known as the lady superstar, often leading films on her own. Yet in Darbar, she adjusts to a supporting romantic role while maintaining dignity and poise. She doesn't overcompensate. She adapts to the film's tone. That professionalism shows in her performance. Another subtle layer in Lilly's character is the way she brings emotional normalcy into an extraordinary world. Aaditya's life is filled with danger, power, and constant confrontation. But whenever Lilly appears, the tone softens. Conversations become lighter. Smiles replace intensity. That tonal shift isn't accidental. It shows that Lilly represents the life Aaditya could have outside of violence and duty. Another meaningful dimension of Lilly's character is the quiet dignity she maintains throughout the narrative. Even when she is deeply in love, she never loses self-respect. She doesn't beg for attention. She doesn't emotionally pressure Aaditya. Instead, she gives him space while still making her feelings clear. That balance between affection and self-worth is subtle but powerful. It shows that Lilly's love is a choice, not a dependency. Nayanthara reflects this maturity through calm dialogue delivery and composed reactions, making Lilly feel emotionally secure rather than fragile. There is also a sense of emotional optimism attached to her presence. In a film dominated by crime, revenge, and intense confrontations, Lilly symbolizes hope, the possibility of peace beyond chaos. Her smiles feel genuine, her conversations feel warm, and her energy feels grounding. When the hero becomes consumed by his mission, Lilly's presence, even in memory, represents the softer life he could have embraced. That symbolic role adds quiet depth to her character and strengthens the emotional contrast within the film. There's also an important strength in how Lilly loves. She doesn't love timidly. She expresses her feelings directly, without hiding behind pride or hesitation. In many mass films, heroines wait for the hero to initiate everything. But here, Lilly moves toward him with clarity and openness. That proactive affection gives her character modern relevance. She is emotionally courageous, unafraid of rejection, unafraid of vulnerability. That confidence makes her stand out. At the same time, Lilly never tries to compete with the hero's power. Instead, she complements it. Where Aaditya is aggressive, she is gentle. Where he is intense, she is calming. Where he carries emotional burdens silently, she responds with warmth. This emotional contrast strengthens their dynamic and makes their relationship feel balanced rather than one-sided. She balances aggression with affection, and Nayanthara's calm, elegant performance ensures that Lilly leaves a pleasant impression. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown of Nayanthara's character in Darbar 2020, make sure to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more long-form character analyses. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.